In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Today you see what is written about Netanyahu in Israeli newspapers. Netanyahu is a hypocrite, a false messiah who is leading a sect of lies and death. You can imagine that the whole of Israel is ready to tear Netanyahu's clothes, and Joe Biden has also made the last mistake that will be his downfall. Now, what has happened is that the people have taken to the streets. Netanyahu is going to get the most important call from Biden, which will come in the next few hours. But before that, Biden has said that in reality, it is Netanyahu who is responsible for the destruction of this deal, and because of this, Israelis are dying, and the people of Gaza are dying. This man is not serious. He is the root of the real chaos. Wait a minute, let's go back 24 to 48 hours. Who said that the root of the real chaos is Israel? Yes, you remember, it was said by Russia, and by saying exactly the same words, up and down, this is what America has said. This is what the Middle Eastern countries are saying at the moment, and it is written in the newspapers. Now tell me, is there any courage in any big country to write like this? But you have to praise them. Their media has written that Netanyahu is a fake messiah and is leading a sect of lies and death. Now what is the scene? The Americans have warned Netanyahu of two things. They have said that you have no idea that the person with whom you are fighting now is so dangerous that he will ruin your entire plan, and you will not even know it. The person you are fighting is the most dangerous person so far. Who is he? He is Yahya Sinwar. Now think about it. First, it was Ismail Haniyeh. Now they are saying that they made a mistake by killing him. That is, the Israelis are now thinking that they made a mistake by killing him, because the first strategy was different. He used to believe in conversations. He did something simple. He found out that the Israelis were coming to kill, so he took his men out of there and put the prisoners there. They blew up the building. Now they are saying that no matter how many more people you kill, they will leave you here. They know. And this person spent 24 years in Israel's jail. He stayed there, learned their language, made his spy network there, bought people, and did everything. And that person says that first there will be a fight, and then there will be a conversation. And your situation is that there are about 102 more prisoners there. He will use them one by one in such a way that 6 people have already been killed. And in this situation, he is saying that they killed him, and he is saying that he killed him. And at this time, the whole country is on the streets. You see, Netanyahu wrote a book for the nation. So he did it, and he was crying. This happened to me. I wanted to save you. And then he was showing the nation through the map. But the main story now is this. What did he say to all the Israelis? He said that you are Hamas's allies. That is, you can imagine, those who have struck the whole country, Netanyahu's mind is completely out of control. He does not understand what he is saying. He says that you are Hamas's allies. You are allies of Hezbollah. You are fulfilling their agenda. He says that you are Hamas's allies. America told him that you should think 1,000 times before fighting with Yahya Sinwar. You have no idea how dangerous this is. So he says that you are fulfilling their agenda. And in this situation, the biggest danger has arisen because the elections are on Biden's head. He will not let Kamala Harris lose to anyone. Now the scene is that the American establishment is also trapped. And the American establishment is so badly trapped that 75 to 80% of the people living in the US are saying that they don't want to help Israel in any way, and in this situation, they should stop giving aid and weapons to Israel. Whoever works with them will lose the election. Now the thing is that the US is thinking that if they want to vote, they should stop giving aid to Israel. Now the Israeli Air Force officials said that if they don't get aid from the US, they can't fight Gaza, Hezbollah, or Iran. And they said that the biggest problem is that when Iran attacked in April, if it wasn't for the US, France, Jordan, and all these countries, then we would have been ruined. We wouldn't have been spared. So in this situation, they said that if this happens, there will be devastation. The Air Force has said that we need bombs, missiles, and ammunition. We will manufacture our own in our homes so that we don't trust the US and other powers. Because the UK has also stopped giving weapons, and they have announced that they will not give them. The same is happening in Europe. Russia is putting pressure, and China is also putting pressure. The international plan is that the Air Force is saying that the biggest threat is that 7 fronts are going to open in front of us. And we don't know for how many years this war will continue. Billions of dollars have been lost, more destruction is happening. So we don't understand that if the US and other powers do this, then we won't be able to fight them for a few weeks. We will be victims of destruction. In this situation, the US has warned them that if you strike again at them, then your hostages won't come back. And they said that this will cause more damage to Israel, so it is better that you don't strike. You can't strike Gaza and other places, especially in Rafah, where there are hostages. And in this situation, they said that it will go to the last level. And in this situation, you have only done one strike, and you have brought the entire population to the streets, and they are saying that we have killed so-and-so. The problem is that the people there, whose families have died, are coming and giving speeches. They are saying that the prisoners who were released from there told us that the real story is that they didn't say anything to anyone. But if they stop the war and bring their troops back, then we are fine. Now Netanyahu came to the entire nation and said while crying that his eyes are completely red. A whole drama-packed scene was going on. His eyes were red even before the press conference. I don't know how these people do it. Anyway, after that, he came and closed his mouth like this. I am very helpless. What can I do? I wanted to save you. Prasadi says that if you don't support me, then the rest of the prisoners will go to Hamas and move to Iran. You can guess that this is their drama. So now what happened is that America also raised their hands. Netanyahu's game is now going to turn upside down. Look, the court there has also said that you should end it. They say that they don't want to end it. Whatever happens, now they are furthering the entire country shutdown. Netanyahu has come out on his feet to bring the prisoners back. They started a war with Iran and Lebanon. You can see that Yemen has again sent 2 ships. They are saying, let us breathe. Just now you sent an oil tanker, and again a ship, and again 2 ships. And the ships that were sent, you can imagine, the ships that were sent this time used to go to India. This is a situation that we haven't seen before, that the ships used to go to India, and now they have sent them back. And from there, they used to take oil and goods and all these things. So now they are not able to understand that they are not sparing anyone. So this is the situation right now. On top of that, Russia is making a deal with Iran. They are getting weapons, they are getting things, so they are saying that the overall situation is against us. So in total, the situation that has arisen for Israel has become very dangerous. Netanyahu has come out on his feet. He doesn't understand that America has also left him. The Air Force has come and warned Netanyahu, now you are crossing the red line. We didn't get weapons. We can't fight this war. Our army didn't get support. We can't fight. So America is leaving, and Britain has stopped giving us weapons. And the real problem right now is that everyone is under pressure, and the people there are on the streets, and all the intelligence agencies are reporting that if a dangerous war breaks out, we will all be wrapped up. We will all be wrapped up. What is the reason for that? They are saying that we will all be wrapped up because our situation is very dangerous. The people are coming and saying that they don't want to support Israel. Biden is saying this because he is saying that Netanyahu is the culprit. So from now on, he is saying that not all of you are involved with Hamas. So you can imagine that he is saying this to his own people, and after this, he is saying this to Biden and everyone else. And in this situation, Biden is going to call him. Now some people are saying that this call should not be the last call. The situation is so bad right now that America is very angry. The problem is that the people who died this time were Israeli Americans, and America is getting very angry right now. And they are saying that they will not leave them. So the situation that is going on right now is very bad. The situation is such that Israel has gone completely on the back foot, and they don't understand that a person who has come. And that wraps up today's edition of Reality News. If you enjoyed the content, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. See you all tomorrow.